Hello dear friends, I welcome you to yet another session of our English grammar. Today we are going to study conjunctions, and you can see there are so many words right before you: since, yet, and, because, for, but, until, however. And we always keep wondering that how do we use these words. So let us understand. Conjunction is actually a word which connects two words or clauses or sentences, phrases, and they are used to avoid the text, to make the text flow. Okay, that means you need not repeat your subject or verb again and again. They are basically the joining words that join your words or your two sentences. Now, types of conjunctions we have are coordinating, which we generally learn like FANBOYS, for and nor, but, or, yet, so. Then there are subordinating conjunctions, the words like after, although, as far as if, as long as soon as though, because, before, even if, when, where, wherever, even though, every time, if, in order that, since, so that, then, though, unless, until, whenever, whereas, while. These are all my subordinating conjunctions. Then there are correlative conjunctions, either or, not only but, neither nor, both and, whether or, just as, so, the, as much as, no sooner, then, rather, then. Now let us go and understand what do we mean by all this. So let us start with coordinating conjunctions. We have FANBOYS. Now for means which is used with the words like when you have a reason, because, okay, I have to find a new job, for I am unemployed. And when you have an addition of things, I have one dog and 3 lovebirds. So you are actually joining two sentences. I have one dog, I have 3 lovebirds. Both the sentences when joined, they are joined with the word and we are shortening it. Okay. Nor means and not. Neither Mark nor Mary were at the school yesterday. But it means opposite situation. I go to work on Sundays, but I don't go to work on Saturday. Or means choice. Does Clark have any brothers or sisters? Yet, it is again in contrasting situation. I really wanted my son to study at university, yet he left the school. So means when you have a reasoning, when you have an effect. My daughter is very smart, so everybody likes her. Now here viewers, you should remember because is used when you have a reason later, and so is used when you have an effect later. Okay, for example, I like coffee because it is hot. Okay, the coffee is hot, so I like it. So got it? The actual sense of the sentence remains the same. But when you are talking about reason first, effect later on in your sentence, then you will use the conjunction so. And when you are talking about reason in the later part of the sentence, then your conjunction word will be because. Okay? So for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. They are your FANBOYS. Now we have subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions means that join your main clause, main part of the sentence and the subordinate clause. Subordinate clause means the part of the sentence which is dependent on it. Okay, like she said goodbye before she left. So here you are joining the two situations using the word before. They are dependent on each other. He called her because he wanted a favor. Although she is tall, she is also slight. You won't pass your exam unless you work hard. Once you arrive, you will enjoy yourself. Here you should understand that if we are using subordinate clause first, then there will be comma. That means if you are using your conjunction first in the sentence, you will use a comma to have the next part of the sentence. For example, when we say she said goodbye before she left. Here main clause is she has said goodbye. So we are not putting any comma, we are just using the conjunction word before. But when we use before first, before she left, she said goodbye, we are separating our clauses with our punctuation comma. Okay, so please remember this is very important point. Then we have subordinating conjunctions. Further, they are classified or they are tabulated for you. When you have comparison, we use then, rather than, whether, as much as, whereas. When you are talking about time frame, after, as soon as, until, whenever, now that. When you're talking about any concession, though, although, even though. Relative pronouns like who, how, whoever, whom, whomever, whose. Reasoning, we have because, since, so that, in order, as. When you have a condition, we use the conjunction words if, only if, unless, provided that, assuming that. Talking about place, where, wherever are the conjunction words. Then there are relative adjectives that, whatever, which, whichever, and the manner is how, as though, as if. Next we have correlative conjunctions. Correlative means that it establishes a relation between two parts of the sentences and they both conjunctions words, they come in pairs. Okay, and both parts have to be used to make your sense. She is both beautiful and smart. He is not only going to France but also to Bolivia. You can either send a letter or email to the school, that is if you have choice. Neither nor when there is no choice. Neither Susan nor Annie went to the party. Whether or means when you have a condition, it's debatable whether tennis or golf is more popular. As to show a comparison between two things. The water in the swimming pool was as cold as ice. No sooner than it is used when you have one thing after the another. No sooner had he left work than he got a call to return. Such that, it means when you have a result. It was such a hot day that the tarmac melted. As many as, when you have similar amounts. There were as many people as we had expected. Okay, so correlative conjunctions means that come in pairs. So that brings to the end and the closure of the session. I'm sure now you are not going to get confused whenever you see any conjunction word, and you can surely use it, apply this knowledge in a proper manner. So do subscribe our channel and watch other videos. Keep updated. Thank you for joining. See you later.